Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a tutorial to share with you. So this is just like an everyday warm tone eyeshadow look using this palette here, the Naked Heat palette from Urban Decay. I did just do a review on this palette and I will link that above, but I wanted to share a tutorial on how I got this eye look for you guys. So if you want to see how I did this, keep on watching. Okay, so I have already prepped my eye with a lid primer, and then I did set that all over my lid with just a flesh tone eyeshadow. So now I'm going to begin with a crease color just to kind of carve out my crease. Since I have a very hooded eye, I kind of have to start by almost contouring my eye. So I'm going to use this shade here, which is called Chaser, to begin. And I'm going to pick that up on this featherweight crease brush from the Sephora collection. These are like some of my absolute favorite brushes. So I'm going to work that onto my outer V, and then I'm going to pull it up slightly above my crease to create a little shadow there to make it look like I don't have such a hooded eye. So this is going to be a little chit chat kind of style video. I did want to let you guys know this eye look might look a little different than the eye look I was wearing in my review. I did tell you guys that I would do a tutorial on that eye look, but unfortunately I lost my footage. But as I was watching that back anyway, the actual review, I didn't really like the way that eye look had turned out that much, so I'm kind of okay with refilming the tutorial portion of it anyway. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is just kind of creating a little definition in my hood. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully it's bright enough for you guys to see what's happening. It's another gray day here in Seattle. We had some nice weather for a few weeks and then it's like back to the rain and clouds. It's been a very wet year here. Like, everyone always talks about how Seattle rains so much, and usually it's not too bad, but this year has definitely lived up to the hype when it comes to the rain. Alright, next I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush. This is the number 203. It's from the Metals collection. And I'm going to actually pick up the next shade in this palette, which is called Sauced. And it looks like a nice light blending shade in the pan, but it actually goes on a lot deeper. So I'm going to be really light-handed with this, because otherwise, as you start to apply it, it gets dark really fast. So I'm just very lightly, in circular motions, taking this on the outer V, and I am going to work this more directly into my crease just to add more of that dimension that I need to create in my eye here. And I like to lift my brow when I'm working with my hooded eye to get rid of that kind of wrinkling. When I set my eye down, it's really hard to like know where to put the shadow. So I lift my brow up, but you do, when you have a hooded eye, have to kind of go back and forth between setting your brow down and lifting it up to see how it's going to look when your eye is at rest. But if you tried to apply it at rest, there would be nowhere to put the eyeshadow. Hooded eye problems, right? I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really a lot darker than it looks in the pan. This is the one I've been using, and it just shows up so much darker. I don't know what it is about the formula on this, but I find that with all the shades in this palette, like, you think you're getting one thing when you dip your brush in, and then you start applying it on your eye and you're like, oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. The first time I used this, I came up with a really dark, vampy look, and I didn't mean to. It's just the eyeshadows are much deeper than they appear to be. I'm going to go back to my fluffier brush and just soften up the edges. So I was watching Lauren Curtis's video the other day, and she was doing a foundation, like first impressions, and I'm going to go ahead and pick up Low Blow now, and I'm going to work that just on the outer V real quick. Anyway, I was watching her video, and she was talking about how she doesn't use filters, so to be kind to her when she does her close-up of her skin, because she has, you know, real people's skin with problems and her skin isn't perfect. And I was like, wow, that is just crazy that we actually, like, YouTubers feel the need to have to say that. Like, how mean are people? Like, someone must have been saying something on her videos about her not having perfect skin. Like, who has perfect skin? Nobody has perfect skin. So anyway, I just was listening to that and I was like, oh my gosh, that's ridiculous that you even feel like you need to say that, Lauren. And She's gorgeous, by the way. If you guys have never seen her videos, she's absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to take a pencil brush and that same shade, which is the Low Blow shade, and I'm going to smoke that on my lower lash line. But anyways, the reason I was bringing that up, I was like, if her, with her gorgeous, beautiful skin, has to say that, I'm like, what do people think when they watch my videos? I have actual wrinkles. She said she has wrinkles, and I do not believe her, because she's like, what, 23 or something? And I actually have wrinkles. I have dark circles. I have enlarged pores. And what do you guys must think when I do these close-ups in my videos? Because I definitely don't use a filter, and I don't have as good of lighting as she does. Or nor do I have as good of skin as she does. Okay, so next what I want to do is actually I'm going to take this Cayenne shade on the same pencil brush, and I'm going to just focus this on the outer, like 1/3 of my lower lash line, just to add a little extra warmth and darkness just to that little spot there. So now that I have that on, what I'm going to do is take, I want this to be similar to what I had done the other day, but better version of it. So I think what I'll do is go ahead and take this lumbre, do you guys know how to say that? Lumber. Anyways, that shade there, and it's like a metallic kind of pinky peach color with some gold in it, and that I'm going to go ahead and press onto my eyelid using my finger. I've definitely noticed that that's the best way to apply these metallic shades. Like most metallics, they just go on better with your finger or a wetted brush. And then again, I do have a hooded eye, so I'm going to be really careful to place this on the visible part of my lid and try not to go above where the fold happens naturally on my eye, because otherwise it starts to look weird. And then I am keeping this little inner corner blank right now because I'm going to go back to highlight that in a minute. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and I'm going to go back with that first brush, the featherweight brush, and I'm actually going to take Low Blow, and I just want to soften up but at the same time define, because when I set down my eyelid I have all this excess skin just sitting right here, and it looks like there's no shadow on there because of my stupid hood. So I'm just going to soften that up and really make sure that there is no skin without shadow on it, if that makes sense. And I'm just really softly going in with this shade. That's why I wanted this big fluffy brush, because I don't want to over apply the shade, but I want it to actually be visible with my hood. But I did want to also, while I'm doing this, let you guys know about some stuff I have coming up on my channel. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you guys know I am planning some major giveaways for the month of August. So August happens to be my anniversary for my YouTube channel, and it's gonna be 4 years, you guys, which is nuts. I cannot believe I've been making videos that long. That's crazy. But what I want to do, since it's my 4-year anniversary, I'm gonna be doing 4 giveaways, and each one has like a different theme, and it's gonna be really, really cool. I've been saving up, got a little low there, I'm gonna clean that up. I've been saving up a lot of products for this giveaway, and I'm really excited about it. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe, because you don't want to miss out on this like huge giveaway coming up. So I have that happening soon, and then I also am planning to start another declutter series, so that's gonna be coming up shortly as well. All right, so then I'm gonna take, let me see, what do I want to do here? You know what, I'm gonna really quick, I'm just gonna freshen up that shimmer shade where I lost a little bit of color. Okay, so now I'm gonna take this little e.l.f. defining brush. I love this brush for highlighting with, and then this first shade, which is called Ounce, that I'm gonna go ahead and highlight my brow bone and my inner corner of my eye real quick. I feel like every look I do with this palette ends up looking the same. It's so funny. And I mean, yeah, like everybody, I have kind of a technique that I like to use for my eye shape that works best for my eye shape, but still, I feel like no matter which shades I pick up, it always looks the same. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply my liner and mascara and lashes and all that, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the finished look. My kids just woke up, so if you hear them in the background, they're playing in their bed. But anyways, I just wanted to show you real quick how it turned out. So this is the finished look. I did go ahead and finish off the eyes with a little bit of a winged liner. I just used my normal Physicians Formula Eye Booster in Ultra Black for the liner. On my lower lash line, I did use the NARS Kohl liner in Martinique. And then for my lashes, I applied my Sills Booster primer from Lancome and topped it off with the Hypnose Drama from Lancome as well. And then I do have some false lashes on today. These are the Demi Wispies from, I feel like these are Ardell's. Yeah, these are the Ardell Demi Wispies. So that is what I have on my eyes. Sorry, they're super loud. And on my lips, I have the Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Manila. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer those for you. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye!